Hello everyone. Uh, Welcome here in this session about assigning script to the live snippet. At first, live snippet is a new tool for an Adobe InDesign. Exists with the TreeShade extension. After installing TreeShade, you will have here menu called Live Snippet. Enables you to connect the external text files and assets to story snippet inside the story, marked by non-printing anchor text frame at the start here, and here a special character and nested style here. And this updated automatically when you export Adobe InDesign using TreeShade through a method called checking in, which make many functions at the same time. Export the PDF file, export image for the page, and also update the current version, because here in TreeShade you have versioning system, and also synchronizing the updated document with your collaborators through a concept called scopes by connecting your root folder where your project exists with cloud surfaces as you want to be used as a background channel for synchronizing files. All this happened when you check in a file. Like here, if I save the document, you will see that TreeShade asks you to check in. Click yes. Then automatically, without touching anything, InDesign will export PDF, export image for the page, and reveal the PDF file in Adobe Bridge. Now the PDF file will be revealed. Okay. Now here in versions PDF, where each version have PDF, and here we don't need the version, only the first one. So here versions PDF, ver01, this prefix related to TreeShade syntax, and here if I click workshop again under workshop, you will see that the related path here will be changed inside the root folder. The same relative path, but instead of versions PDFs, it will be changed to workshop. And here inside this folder, you're supposed to edit your project files and all other locations for output. Like here, you can select the file and click page to see the pages of the document with 4-digit JPG files or PNG as you want. You can set that in preferences in TreeShade. You can set page exporting resolution, and here you need to write in this format like this. The first one is the resolution between 1 and 2400. Then write exactly the quality, low, medium, high or maximum. And here the last one, the extension JPG or PNG. Okay. Now we want to talk about assigning script with the live snippet. So when the document checked in and the live snippet updated automatically, the associated script will be executed on the paragraphs inside the snippet or in the text frame where the snippet exists. So here we have this snippet, have this relative path, content, company name. You can select the snippet by inserting the text cursor here. I mean, no need for executing commands on snippet. You need to select it, and no need to select the whole text with the markers. Just insert the text cursor inside the snippet or inside the marker, this non-printing anchor text frame created automatically when you place a text file as the live snippet or create a new one using a new live snippet, or when you place live snippet using this command or placing the text file, because here you can place the text file in normal way and the TreeShade automatically will create a live snippet for it. Like here, let's open. Let's use the same frame, because here in TreeShade you can place snippets inside the same story. In normal way, the text file must represent a whole story, separated story, and I think it needs only it can only assign to one frame. I'm not sure, but live snippet can be a portion inside the story. Flow with the text. So here, if we now the text cursor here at the beginning here, and you can use a place from file menu, place, or you can use a place command in Adobe Bridge. Okay, now Adobe Bridge on the right and design on the left. Here, let's go back to workshop, and inside content folder we have here a text file called company name, while the text cursor inside the text frame, right click on the text file and select place, then in design, and the TreeShade will automatically place the text as live snippet. This non-printing anchor text frame, just for the graphic designer to know the location of the snippet and know that there is a snippet here called for company name. Here in live snippet there is a submenu entirely for selecting. You can select the content of the snippet without the start marker and end marker, so you can add new text. And after editing a snippet instance, you can update the external text file by selecting live snippet, submit. Submit selected. When TreeShade select the entire snippet, that means it's done, the operation. If you double click the text file here, TreeShade will reveal this window, so you can edit the text file quickly without the need for the text editor. And here the new text updated. But the other instances of the same snippet is not updated, because it will be updated automatically when you check in the document, or when you select update all, to update all live snippet, or when you check this auto update. But the problem here, it will slow down the process, so no need for it. Just update when you need. Update all, and it's all updated now. New text, new text. Okay, suppose we have here script in Adobe Bridge. So let's make a new text file. Here in Adobe Bridge, you will have this menu, TreeShade, and here there is an important command. This command is much important in content building, because it reveals template folder as command. So you can click at any command here, which actually represent a file. A file exists in the specific template folder. You can add path, add a new path, and you can remove the current path. The default one, called new, you will find folder called new inside the initial folder inside workshop after installing, and you will have all these initial files already exist. A plane, photo, items, and if you suggest adding files, we can add more files here by default. If you think of a new feature, what is this D? I think I have folder called D, or this just for testing. Okay, anyway. Now let's add text file, plane, and let's name script. Despite the extension, you can write JX, JXS for extension. And let's change the extension. JSX. Okay. Now let's open in VS Code or any text editor, and let's write one command: alert hello world. Save. Now here you can select the live snippet, and from live snippet select dynamic style. This script consider a style, so select dynamic style, and here write the relative path to the script. Let's start by reference the document. Write $s$ for the location of the document. Then inside content folder we have a script called script. We can use asterisk for the wild card for the rest of the file name, and here we need just to write code because we want to execute code, and write para to apply the code on the paragraph style. Okay. See, the script is executed when the snippet updated, because when you add the dynamic style or dynamic content, the live snippet updated. So here now if we update selected, you will have hello world. And instead of hello world we can write there are parameters already defined in this script, and these are at first you have paras for paragraphs style, for paragraphs inside the snippet, and you have frame for the text frame or object, and you have doc for the document that this snippet executed on, and you have label for the document, for the snippet file label, and also we have frame label file, also file. You can reference the file, but here we don't have file because it's let's see, let's alert the file. File system name or only file. Function file native. undefined, because this inline the dynamic execution. But at least we have the text. So you can write here paras or paragraphs dot content. So here you have the content of the snippet. Let's update. You need to specify the paragraph, because here you have a list of paragraphs, not only one. So at least you need to write paras, then index the first one, 0. Update selected. Okay. Now we have any new text, 1, 2 words. So the whole paragraph inside the snippet, not only the text. Okay. What if we want to reference the object style, the frame? We can modify the style, dynamic style. And here, instead of para, let's write outer frame. To select the text frame out of the live snippet. And here let's write frame, just a frame. Save, and here update. Code outer frame. Here we need to write object, not frame. Abbreviation of object style. It's considered style, but here we need. So write code outer object. See object text frame. We get the text frame. So here we have frame that you can manipulate, change the width, the height, retrieve its content to restyle as you want. And we have also the document. Doc. Here we have object text frame, then document, and because we reach the text frame, the paragraph is ignored, so this command is not working. So you can target the frame or the paragraphs. If you want to target the frame, right here code outer for the outer text frame. If the frame is inside the snippet, because you can place dynamic asset, you don't need to outer. But here, the parent text frame out the snippet. If you want to target the text frame, write object, abbreviation of object, obj. Here you can write spaces, no problem. And you can write small letter or capital letters. See, it's working. And if you want to target here dynamic style, if you want to target the text, instead of obj, write para, abbreviation of paragraph style. But here we are not talking about style, about script, because there is code here. And if you write para, no need for outer. Null, the frame is null. And here the document. Then the paragraphs. Okay. Anyway, that's it for this session. Thank you for watching and goodbye.